Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and this is a follow-up video to the Final Fantasy XI video we released last week. Now if you missed that video, it was confirmed a new storyline slash scenario is actually coming to Final Fantasy XI, the first one in years. The last one they did was Rhapsodies of Vana'diel, the so-called finale of Final Fantasy XI. Well, looks like they got their juice back, and they're probably gearing up for that 20th anniversary in a couple of years, because now we have Final Fantasy XI, the Voracious Resurgence. We have a little synopsis here, and then we have some small details to go over, including a Part 1 preview, as well as some questions people might have that I think is important to cover in this video. Even the smallest of incidents can have ripple effects that alter the course of history. 3 individuals of unknown origin have inserted themselves seamlessly into everyday life, their robes murky and their intentions murkier. Ascians? Only a short time passed before small eggs of unknown origin started appearing in all manner of places throughout Vana'diel. Eggs whispered of in the oldest of Beastmen legends. It falls to Vana'diel's finest adventurers to uncover the truth behind this enigmatic phenomenon, peer beyond the veil of death and unravel the tangled threads of a conspiracy that threatens the very fabric of the world. That sounds like Ascians to me. I'm sure it's not Ascians, but it's Ascians. Now with that, that's all we're going to know until we actually get to play it. I'll probably be doing a video on this after I play it this coming week when the August update actually releases, and that's going to lead us into the next part of this video. I actually didn't get this question because I think anyone keeping up with Final Fantasy XI might already be aware of this, but this is not actually an expansion. The main thing that reminded me to do this, they actually put the reminder at the bottom, which I'm grateful for because I'm sure that's going to be a question a lot of people wonder, do I have to buy this? Well, you need to own Final Fantasy XI. You need to own all the expansions, which is just like, when it's on sale, it's like $10 on Steam anyway. Well, you know, whatever. That's not a big deal. I think when the game's not on sale, it's only like $30 with everything included anyway. And you also need to have cleared the Rhapsodies of Vana'diel story. Now, we knew this already, but remember, finale of Final Fantasy XI's story, and you need that cleared to do this. So, I guess prologue? I don't know. Or epilogue. I don't remember. I don't read enough. But it's not an expansion. It's just part of the monthly update. So if you're paying a subscription, you own the game and you're paying a subscription, then you will have access to this, assuming you've met all the prerequisites, including finishing Rhapsodies of Vana'diel. They also remind you that all the expansion packs are included in the Ultimate Collection Seeker's Edition, which is available on Steam or the Square Enix store. So I'm glad they did that because I didn't even think to do that reminder, because in my brain I was like, who's going to think that they're charging for this? Only a monthly fee for that. Now, we also have the Part 1 preview, which gives us a little bit of a look into this. I can't really pull much from it. Beastmen clad in black infiltrate the streets of Bastok, with motives as murky, they really like the word murky, as the garb they don. Their mark, a Galkan child. As the city fills with the reverie of a festival, it falls to you to get to the bottom of things. So we have Raybrim, who is a recently reborn Galka. If you're not too familiar with Final Fantasy XI lore, Galkas do not sexually reproduce. They essentially go to a location, they die, and then they're reborn, and they come back with a renewed purpose. It's very general. It goes way more into it when you actually cover it in the game. But this is, I guess, kind of the main victim or the main character of this story, Raybrim, and he's being hunted by the Beastmen, and we don't know why. One of the Beastmen that's hunting him is the Gloom Phantom, which is a mysterious goblin who is relentless in pursuing Raybrim. And then also Bridget, who's been in the game for a long, long time. Vana'diel's self-proclaimed future fashion maven, whose time may have just arrived. Curious what they're going to do with Bridget, because she's been in the game and involved in a few quests for a long, long time. But with that, we have our first preview into the new storyline for Final Fantasy XI. Now, what kind of content or what kind of story there's actually going to be telling, that's something only time will tell, but we'll at least keep you updated here on the channel. I will be doing my best to go through and play through this new update because Rhapsodies of Vana'diel was incredible. So I'm hoping that this maintains that, even if it's just the first part. It's probably going to be pretty, not lackluster, but you know, it's just going to be setting a foundation. So we'll see. At the very least, if it's interesting, I'll let you know in a YouTube video, probably before 5.3 comes out in Final Fantasy XIV. But thanks everyone for watching this video. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned. We'll be covering Voracious Resurgence, like I've said 6 times already. So I'll see you when we cover it, and until then, take care.